I'm feeling like maybe the reason you asked that question was because you had mentioned to me that you felt somewhat empathic and that you could feel and sense certain things and it would scare you. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the grandparents' house and the suicide within the home. So let's see if it was a good investment for you to buy a house. You have the Hermit. So the Hermit is like introspection. That is going to be an Earth card. It usually represents Virgo, but it can represent Capricorn because Capricorn uses the same thought process as the Virgo. I'm not sure if y'all go much into a hermit mode when y'all are thinking about something, but I do know that it represents the Earth sign. Let's see. You bought the house enough. Let's see if it was a good price. If it was a good deal or a bad deal. I think that for some reason, like you said, here's the Queen of Wands. And I think you had mentioned in that someone had convinced you it was a great price. And so you went ahead and went with it. But I don't feel, like you said, I don't feel like it was a great price. And so now, like you said, you're feeling the repercussions of that. Let's see about the suicide in the house. That's too many cards. Just one, please. Okay, yeah. The reason you're feeling it in the house is because whoever killed themselves in the house has the Chariot. It's a Cancer card. It's in reverse, which means they're not budging. They plan to stay in that house. They feel it is theirs, and they don't feel like they need to leave. They feel like, I don't think they're dangerous or anything. I don't think they're going to hurt you. But, like I said, I think I had mentioned to you, or I'm pretty sure I mentioned to you, just go ahead and kind of sage the house. You can use white sage, lavender, just anything like that. Regular sage smells kind of bad, but it works. So, and then also black salt. Black salt, it works amazingly. I put it at my doorways, my window seals, and I most of the time can ban something negative within 24 hours. So you might want to try that. Now, I do have next coming out with, this is going to be the row for you and your husband. So I do want to let you know that I already have the card pulled. And I didn't pull it for your childhood. I pulled it for what's going on right now. So you do have the Lovers in reverse for you and your husband. I'm not sure if that's coming from just your side or his side too. But I feel there's a mutual uninterest at this point. Like you said, I feel like you're both kind of just hanging on because that's like tradition. That's what people normally do. You get married through thick and thin, and but I think it might be time for you to move on because you have the Devil energy in reverse. Devil does not have to be bad. So just because it's the devil doesn't mean anything. It just means that there was a cycle going on, and like you said, it could have just been y'all got together very young, under, you know, like not false pretenses, but everybody grows. And so I think now y'all have grown different directions, and that's why the cycle needs to end, because if it doesn't, then it probably will end up causing problems. Yeah, it'll end up causing like that 7 of swords energy, and that's usually lying, stealing, cheating, manipulating, just mind games, all that stuff. And you don't want to go through that in a relationship, especially if you, I don't know if y'all have discussed it together, but yeah, I think it's probably better maybe that y'all go y'all's own ways is what I'm feeling, because you have the 8 of Cups come up next, which means you're basically walking away from this past and you're ready to go forward. You want to see what else there is to offer you. So let's see why the 8 of Cups is here. Yeah, to start a new world. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, you're wanting to start a new world, and that's what it is. And I think it's both of you, but I think it's a little bit more you than him, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You've grown. Yeah, you want to start a new world because you want a 10 of Cups happiness. I think you feel like you're not getting that anymore, and I think that that's something that you really greatly need, and I just feel like that might be something. Like I said, again, I don't think either one of y'all are doing anything extremely wrong. Like I said, I think it's, like you mentioned, you know, y'all were together for a very long time. You know, you had the kids are grown now, and now it's kind of you're just going your own separate ways, and that's okay. Like, you don't have to stay with somebody your whole life. That's not what, the world is not meant to like tie you down. It's meant to explore it. If you can't grow together, then you need to grow on your own, or otherwise it's like a flower. If you don't move it out of a pot into a bigger pot, it's gonna die. And so if you're overcrowded in the energy you're in, then you're not gonna do much with it. Let's see why the Hermit's here. Let's see, what is he, a Libra? So no, this isn't gonna be either one of you. The Hermit brings in the King of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands is in reverse underneath that. So that actually is a pair. Maybe that's how y'all are coming off to each other, because you're kind of both fed up with the situation. The Queen of Wands is in reverse. This could be your energy of how you feel, and you want the star. You want a brand new beginning. You want life. You want happiness. And so that's what you want. For the Chariot in reverse, again, you know, it's not budging. So I'm not sure, and it's your sign, and I don't know if maybe it's just because I know for earth signs, they don't want things to, they don't want to give up, and they're very loyal. So you have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is holding on tight. It's like, but it's reversed, so you're letting it go. You're starting to accept that it's not probably what it was supposed to be anymore, and you're letting those Four of Pentacles go, which could be your relationship. The 2 kids, you still have the 2 kids under your feet, but as far as the crown and in front of you, I think you're ready to let that go and have a higher, yeah, here you have the Devil in reverse again, next to the Lovers in reverse. So yeah, I think it might be time for y'all to maybe, if not separate, at least just take a break, you know, I mean, not get divorced, but at least take a break, you know, and kind of see what else y'all could say, because you have the Four of Cups coming out for the Devil in reverse underneath the Devil in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. So somebody wants something, but the other person doesn't want it. And so I think one person is interested in fixing the relationship and the other one is not. So I think by ignoring that energy, that can bring in the Seven of Wands energy. So let's see why that's here. Yeah, the Lovers. If it's like, if you ignore it with the Lovers, you're going to end up getting lied, stealed, and cheated to. So let's see why the Eight of Cups is here for the near future. Whoops. All right, in the near future is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So which means in the near future, after most of this is said and done, you will probably be, like I said, you have the Wheel of Fortune underneath it. So you will be moving towards something new. So that is good. Let's see why the Wheel of... Yeah. See, because you have, with the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Four of Wands. So, yeah, whatever happens in the near future is usually happy home, happy life. I don't know if you'll remarry, but that's usually kind of what that card means, remarrying. I don't know if you plan on wanting to have more children or just wanting to celebrate with your family, but that's what that card could mean. So let's see why the Ten of Cups is here. Yeah, you'll be offered a new opportunity in the future. So, I don't want to say 100% go divorce your husband or vice versa, because that's not my, I don't, you know, I don't want you to take what I say that seriously, because I'm not there. But from what I'm picking up from the cards, I do feel that there is I feel like there's a lack of love. And if there is, it's like you said, it's more out of responsibility. So again, I want to thank you for choosing me again to do this reading. Like I said, if you want to do any readings in the future, go ahead and email me. And just let me know. And like I said, I'm so sorry. My allergies are bothering me. Like I said, just let me know. And like I said, from here on out, forever, like I said, I'm never going to charge you the 20 for the reading. I'll always charge you 10. And, but like again, if you need me, like in between that, feel free to email me if you have any random questions. Like I said, I have no problem answering a few questions for you here and there. So, once again, I want to thank you for choosing me to do your reading. Thank you for being so supportive of the channel. I appreciate it greatly. And hopefully we can get to that 1,000 subscribers. You know, we're almost there with our views, but we just need a few more subscribers. Well, not really a few, but we'll see what happens. So again, you know, it was nice talking to you, and I hope that this helps gives you some clarity a bit. Like I said, no, like I said, don't jump, you know, and get a divorce or anything like that. Maybe talk to him first, see how he's feeling. But I kind of get the feeling you're kind of both on the same page. Just maybe one said something and one has not. So again, have a happy New Year's, and I will talk to you soon.